And I got it on my own. Keep my way up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold. I'm the best, and I got it on my own. Keep my way up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold. For the bank and they know I'm in prison. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking no from my who ain't heavy. I'm the best, and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call her. Working big and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a do it, Mr. Know I got him running to it. I'ma need the full amount before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Run like a runner do it. Stun on her till like a stunner do it. I'm the best, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold. I'm the best, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold. Top dog like I manage. I'm the really damaged. I came out and make the channel froze. I'm really who the piano chose. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go.
It's week 13 of the NFL, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Eagles and the Titans, coming up next.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Tennessee Titans and the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Gunn with my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Titans in this matchup. Their run game has proven superior so far this season, but the calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a man in his 23rd NFL season. Still doing it at age 45, Tom Brady.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. A little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. To throw, it's Brady. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken around the 12. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And out will come the offense as they take over. the first time we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his third season, Jalen Hurts.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive that time. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Brady. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. It got his man complete. Touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at... So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how good.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice foot.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Eagles have moved out in front. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Now Brady. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Here's Brady. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers, but hands.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They give him a gain of 38.
We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating, but his message there, keep waiting.
Here's Jacobs. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Tim Patrick, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now,
He's feeling it.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Brady now on first down. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And it's a Titans touchdown. Tim Patrick. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Zerline good with a PAT. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. On play action, it's Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Jacobs going to try the middle, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Brady now to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away. So here's Greg Zerline now as he'll try for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Titans are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. To throw is Brady. That's Tunyon bringing in the quick throw. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Brady to throw again. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Brady now on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. Room here to run. He's still on his feet. Touchdown! Robert Tunyon as the first half is winding down. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it was Robert Tunyon capping it all off on the touchdown grab. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. This is caught. It's Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So we've reached halftime in a halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown from 13 yards out.
And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Hurts will throw.
And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half.
But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at second and long. Here's Brady to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and 5. Brady. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13. Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now. To throw, it's Brady. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Out come the Titans now.
Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. On now is the Titans punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there.
Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive. So a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively, maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. What that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a...
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Let's go now. I go.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. DK Metcalf, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this 3rd quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then in like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there?
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Brady.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From midfield, here's Brady. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Patrick. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 47 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jacobs. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Brady. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Brady going to throw. And he'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. That one looks like he'll throw here. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Brady now on 1st down. Finding Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady finding Sutton. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Oh, this is blocked. And the Eagles have got it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there was a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now, much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it, because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
they get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
And this is taken in at the 5. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. And they take a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Eagles, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Titans, this could hurt in the race for home field advantage as they drop to 10-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville.
Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate.